Now this review does contain spoiler alerts. If you have not seen The Dark Knight, go watch it. Now today we will be reviewing The Dark Knight. Now The Dark Knight came out in 2008 and has the actors of Christian Bale, Heath Ledger, Aaron Eckhart, Michael Caine, Maggie Gyllenhaal, and Morgan Freeman. Now, the plot of this movie is Batman, of course, and, Batman, of course, takes down the Joker. But it's a much more in-depth Batman movie that we've seen than any other, reboot or even the 90s Batman series.
Or even the 90s movie with Clooney.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
But it is one of the most in-depth series of the Batman, and,
It's the most realistic. Christopher Nolan goes for a really gritty Gotham, which he hits perfectly. So what do you like about the movie?
I like just the total aspect of good versus evil. And, Batman has the, good, but, doesn't want to be evil, and that's what he's fighting with. That, he doesn't know if he is good or evil. But then the Joker just completes this movie, played by Heath Ledger, yes. He just completes it by playing that, suicidal Joker that everyone wanted to see in the, older movies, that people built up the Joker as, they all had different characteristics of the Joker, depending on who the director was. And I believe that this Joker is the true Joker. He makes it look so suicidal, he doesn't really care, if he dies. He just wants to, fill out his act of bombings and just complete
He just
madness.
wants to basically screw up Batman as much as possible. He doesn't care about
just complete
process.
madness. So what do you like about this movie?
I like the tone that Christopher Nolan sets. It's very dark and gritty and actually almost realistic if you think about it. You can see yourself being Batman or being the Joker, which is it's a big step from the older movies and even part of the video game, the Arkham video games.
Yeah.
You see this and you really think that it's maybe even a news story that happens. It makes you think that this movie could be real, and that's what's really great about it. And just the dark, gritty tone of it. And you see that so well in the Dark Knight movies, and then even more of the Marvel movies. They've gone away from the more action comic book to more realistic, almost drama types, but action adventure.
Yeah, it's in the 90s, they just explored, the surface of all the superheroes, and past that, they were, just, the surface of saying, oh, yeah, Batman, Iron Man's cool, he saves the day. Yeah. But in this, it really shows his true identity.
It's a drama with Batman and the Joker, and the Gotham universe is what it is.
So what do you not like about this movie?
Really, the only thing I didn't like is Maggie Gyllenhaal's performance. Well, it was a good performance. I just feel like the Batman Begins, Rachel in this case, was a better fit for the role.
Yeah, she did.
She did a good job where she needed to, but I felt like there was something she could have added that she didn't.
Yeah, with the Batman Begins Rachel, especially when the nerve gas is going around, you can truly see her fright, and it makes it look totally real.
So what didn't you like?
I didn't there were sometimes slow. Now, when this movie came out in 2008, my dad was obsessed with this movie. He loved it, I loved it too. But we ended up watching it 4 times in 2 weeks. And you just realize, it kind of dragged on. Movies aren't meant to do that. You're not meant to watch them over and over.
A lot of movies, once you go for that 5th or 4th or 5th viewing, you start to pick out the scenes where this drags. But on your first view or your second view, you're still taking it in.
Yeah, but I watched it over and over and over, and I didn't really appreciate it. And then I realized, what's slow and what's fast and which scenes weren't needed. But I really appreciate those scenes, even though that they were slow, because they picked up to something great.
They're still good scenes. By far, the acting's good, the direction's good in those scenes, and the writing's great.
It just made that, climb, and then it just fell, and then it dropped into chaos.
So what was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene was the hospital scene, where Harvey just gets his face burned off, and the Joker's in there and rigs the hospital a blow, and he has that expert monologue that he's I don't care, it's either you or me, so kill me now. And he, has that revolver, and he just points it at his head, and they play like a Russian roulette game that's like powerful because it's between two of Batman's most feared villains, and they want to kill each other. And then, you know, the Joker decides, well, I guess it's you, and just walks out of the hospital. The comical scene of walking out of the hospital in a nurse's outfit, and then the button won't work, and he just keeps tapping it until it blows.
Hi. You know, I don't want there to be any hard feelings between us, Harvey. When you and, Rachel were being abducted, I was sitting in Gordon's cage. Now, I didn't rig those charges.
Your man, your plan.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan? You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. You know, I just do things. The mob has plans. The cops have plans. Gordon's got plans. You know, they're schemers. Schemers trying to control their little worlds. I'm not a schemer. I try to show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are. So, when I say, come here, when I say that you and your girlfriend was nothing personal, you know that I'm telling the truth. It's the schemers that put you where you are. You were a schemer, you had plans, and look where that got you. I just did what I do best. I took your little plan and I turned it on itself. Look what I did to this city with a few drums of gas and a couple of bullets. You know what I noticed? Nobody panics when things go according to plan. Even if the plan is horrifying. If tomorrow I tell the press that like a gangbanger will get shot, or a truckload of soldiers will be blowing up, nobody panics. Because it's all part of the plan. But when I say that one little old mare will die, well, then everyone loses their minds. Introduce a little anarchy. Upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. I'm an agent of chaos. Oh, and you know the thing about chaos? It's beer. You live. You die. Now we're talking.
Now this is a great setup to the movie. It gives you basically the tone of what the movie is going to be. And the score in this movie, or in the scene particularly, is really great. Where you have this elevating music that just keeps going up and up and up.
And, you know, as soon as the movie starts off, like, that's when, like, Blu-ray started going on. You know, you truly, like, I got mine for Christmas, and my dad got a Blu-ray player for Christmas. So it really just, like, wowed you because it was like one of the first movies as Blu-ray, and you know, Blu-ray back then was like $30 for a DVD or for a Blu-ray disc, and you know, but you still really appreciate it. Blu-ray was something else that back in those days.
And this is a perfect movie if you have a great sound system to use.
Oh yes.
Because the score in this movie is great.
Three of a kind. Let's do this.
That's it? 3 guys?
2 guys on the roof. Every guy gets a share. 5 shares is plenty.
6 shares. Don't forget the guy playing the job.
He thinks he can sit it out and still take a slice. I know why they call him the Joker.
Here comes the silent alarm. And there it goes. That's funny, it didn't dial out to 911. It was trying to reach a private number.
Is it a problem?
No, I'm done here.
They wired this thing up with like 5,000 volts. What kind of bank does that?
A mob bank. I guess the Joker's as crazy as they say. Where's the alarm guy?
Boss told me when the guy was done, I should take him out. One less share, right?
Funny, he told me something similar.
No, no!
That's a lot of money. If this Joker guy was so smart, he'd have had us bring a bigger car. I'm betting the Joker told you to kill me as soon as we loaded the cash.
No. I killed the bus driver.
Bus driver? What bus driver?
School's out. Time to go. Guy's not getting up, is he? That's a lot of money. What happened to the rest of the guys?
Think you're smart, huh? The guy that hired yous. He'll just do the same to you. Oh, criminals in this town used to believe in things. Honor. Respect. Look at you. What do you believe in, huh? What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you a stranger.
So this review is coming to an end of The Dark Knight. Now, we both recommend this movie. Highly recommend this movie.
If you're a fan of anything superhero or even a good movie.
Yeah, anything DC, even Marvel people like it.
If you're a fan of any comic book, just watch it.
Go watch it. We highly recommend this movie. I would rate it a 9 out of 10 for the expert roles and Christian Bale's like dark aspect to Batman and Heath Ledger's great Joker. Just great acting, and it really brings out a strong feel of Batman, that he's real, and it's more than just Batman saves the day. It's Batman and his emotions, Batman's, struggling with who he is inside.
I'd like to give it a 9 out of 10 as well. For pretty much the same reasons you are. It's a great movie. It's really almost perfect. It's just a few things, It's hard to make a great movie if you're stuck on the Batman character. when you're already taking a story and trying to adapt it, it's hard. And I give props to Christopher Nolan for doing that very well.
And even though it earned a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, that Batman is such an original character that to get that high of a score,
There's been so many adaptations with it.
so many different Batmans, to get Batman that right, to get
For the majority of people.
to get that high of a score, that is a grand job by Christopher Nolan. And what you want to do is go watch it right now. You want to get you gotta go Redbox, rent it, borrow from a friend, definitely buy it. Blu-ray combo pack, trilogy, Blu-ray trilogy. That's even better than the Blu-ray combo pack.
All three.
All three, yes, definitely get all three. Or you get that super collector's edition that's like $100 and you get a bunch of like cool stuff. I think you can even get a Joker's mask or something like that. But definitely go watch it. You need it, go watch it right now.
Right now, probably one of the best superhero movies you'll see.
Yeah, definitely. 9 out of 10. Go watch it now. Buy everything. Empty your bank account.
Buy multiple screens.
Buy
Go
multiple
buy 4K TV so you get that 4K
Yeah,
rendition.
4K. I watched it on a curved TV at Sears, and that blew my mind. I think my skull was expanding as I watched it.
My retinas are burning because of it.
It is very cool. Go watch it, especially the opening bank scene. Buy yourself a totally new surround sound, new TV. Trick out your house.
Spend like
watch
10
it.
grand just to watch this movie.
Yeah,
Really,
sell your
it's
car.
worth it.
Sell your children into slavery.
Well, maybe not that far